Chrissy Teigen and John Legend might just be the weirdest celebrity couple right now, and the reasons their relationship is so bizarre will shock you. He's an A-list singer, she's a model and TV presenter who is most known for her controversial opinions and for being the online clapback queen. Chrissy and John have been together for 16 years, but honestly, the relationship only gets weirder and weirder. The disgraced couple has had scandal after scandal, and most of them were because of Chrissy. Whatever controversy they are facing, Chrissy and John love to push the idea that they have a perfect fairy tale relationship. But I honestly think if something looks too good to be true, it probably is. And I can reveal just how messy Chrissy and John's perfect romance really is. It turns out that John was never that into Chrissy at the start of their relationship. When they first became official in 2006, John admitted to trying to break up with Chrissy, but she refused to let him leave. And he's always been super honest about the fact that it was not love at first sight. In fact, he said it took him years to come around to the idea of marrying her. And John's lukewarm feelings for Chrissy carried on after their 2011 engagement, with sources reporting John cheating on her in a Manhattan club. And honestly, I can't say I'm surprised by John's cheating scandal, because he's even gone on record on the Dax Shepard podcast admitting to cheating in other relationships. And now that they are married and have children, Chrissy and John love to pretend they are couple goals. But I just don't believe that for 1 second. Only a couple of years ago, an inside source revealed they were arguing non-stop and having real marriage problems. And they have both even gone on record to say they rely on marriage therapy to stay together. So why are they having so many problems? Well, this is kind of insane, but everyone thinks it's all Chrissy. And this includes John's friends, who just last year went on record to say they never liked Chrissy and pushed him to dump her. Even John supposedly continues to have reservations about his marriage, with inside sources saying he is constantly upset by Chrissy's behavior. John supposedly even feels like she's no longer the woman he fell in love with and married. These inside sources have claimed that Chrissy began to show a dark, ugly side of her personality after their wedding, which is why John was allegedly suffering and having doubts. And one of the most bizarre reasons behind John's decision to stay with Chrissy, he's supposedly scared of her millions of online followers and thinks they'd end his career if he ever left Chrissy. And John's fans think he just dropped a huge clue about the stage of their relationship with his latest song, which is appropriately titled I Don't Love You Like I Used To. So why is Chrissy so bad? What has she ever done? Well, honestly, the question should be more like, what hasn't she done? It seems like every few weeks we have another Chrissy controversy to talk about. She's insulted so many people on Twitter, and she's made so many enemies online that she's publicly bragged about blocking over 1 million people. And craziest of all, she even had to start a blog specifically to post her never-ending apologies. Some of the worst things Chrissy has done online, including harassing minors, like telling a 16-year-old to unalive themselves and making inappropriate suggestive jokes about the kids on toddlers and tiaras. And years ago, Chrissy regularly wrote tweets about other celebrities, including body shaming a pregnant Mariah Carey and laughing at Lindsay Lohan's bad mental health. Honestly, I've seen the tweets and they were seriously mean. And more shocking still is what sources have revealed about Chrissy's behavior behind closed doors. An anonymous celebrity told Blind Gossip that Chrissy also goes after people privately on social media, particularly targeting girls who are younger and less famous than her. The same source believes that Chrissy is weirdly infatuated with young girls, saying that every young girl in Hollywood allegedly knows to stay away from her. In 2021, the public pieced together just how terrible Chrissy was online, and things blew up. And ever since, she tried to be honest about her mistakes. She's even taken shots at herself, describing herself as an attention-seeking troll, admitting to being a cyberbully, and saying she's trying to learn from her mistakes. But fans question if Chrissy is truly trying to improve and grow. Even her therapist has told her to stay offline, but she's still scarily active across social media. And eagle-eyed followers have reported spotting Chrissy frantically deleting critical comments on her social media. If I'm going to be honest, it sounds like the big problem in Chrissy and John's bizarre relationship is her addiction to being online, and it doesn't look like she's stopping anytime soon. The worrying thing about Chrissy and John's marriage is that on top of online scandals and weird relationship drama, they are also having serious career problems, and career problems mean money problems, right? Chrissy's online behavior has led to many brands ending their relationship with her. Apparently, Chrissy's team is desperately trying to fix relationship with brands, but sponsors are backing backing away from her, and she's losing loads of money in the process. Given the situation, I can't say I'm surprised. After the 2020 drama, corporate sponsors ghosted Chrissy. Brands like Verbal quietly took down all the advertisements she recently done with them. Chrissy even lost her role on the TV show Never Have I Ever, and Target pulled her exclusive cookware range. That's gotta hurt, at least financially. And serious rumors are floating around that John's career is also suffering because of this. He recently did a residency in Las Vegas, and tickets sold so badly that half of them ended up on discount websites. The worst thing is that with these money problems, Chrissy and John are struggling to pay for their mortgage, nannies, and cars. Plus, they are supposedly really addicted to luxury shopping. Sources close to the couple say that they argue about how they should solve these financial issues, with John arguing they need to sell one of their spare homes to stay afloat. However, Chrissy is refusing to budge, and apparently all these money problems are making things even tenser in Chrissy and John's already tricky relationship. Fans believe that it isn't just Chrissy's personality that is making things difficult for her and John. Apparently, he's also really worried about how much plastic surgery she's been getting, and the list of what Chrissy has had done will shock you. In the last 10 years, Chrissy has had an eyebrow transplant, her cheek fat removed, armpit Botox, arm liposuction, fillers, and implants. In fact, fans were alarmed by a photo shared by Chrissy this August on her Instagram. She looked so different in this photo that fans were struggling to realize who it was. Well, I can't say I'm surprised that John feels like she isn't the woman he married. Luckily, despite their bizarre relationship with its many ups and downs, the one thing that is amazing with Chrissy and John is their gorgeous family. Whatever weirdness seems to be going on between them, these two seem intent on making sure their kids get a calm and happy childhood, with a few luxuries thrown in there. They have two kids, Luna 6 and Mike 4. Tragically, Chrissy and John's third baby, Jack, was born in 2020 and didn't make it, but fans were ecstatic when the couple announced their fourth pregnancy this year, with Chrissy showing off her bump this month at the Emmy Awards. One of the things both Chrissy and John have obviously thrived at is parenting, and Chrissy has given so many inspiring and honest interviews about her struggles with conceiving, pregnancy, and how hard it is to be a mom. If I'm being honest, Chrissy and John are a total roller coaster, but despite their many problems, they do seem to have built a gorgeous family, and I hope they can keep focusing on that. But I'm also really worried that Chrissy is going to keep ending up stuck in more internet drama, and I can't help but wonder what the impact of any future scandals might be on John, their family, and their already dwindling income. So what do you think? Has Chrissy redeemed herself, and do you think she'll mess up again? Do you think they'll be together forever, or are the cracks starting to show? Let me know in the comments below.